Streetlights watched us stay too long, arguing where we both went wrong. Your shadow stretched but didn't stay, and slowly you just walked away. I held my breath up in my tongue, I kept inside what should have been sung. Streetlights flickered, telling me that some goodbyes are meant to be free. When the streetlights waited, we never said the things we carry inside instead. Every glow was begging us to stay, but we let the moment fade away. Your hand was trembling next to mine. I should've reached but missed the sign. The street kept holding back the night, but we both chose to lose the fight. I still replay that frozen scene. Two tired souls, a broken dream. If I had spoken, if you had to, the streetlights might have seen us through. When the streetlights waited, we never said the things we carry inside instead. Every glow was begging us to stay, but we let the moment fade away. Maybe light still holds our names, maybe time can't heal the same, but I remember how they stayed when we were too afraid. When the streetlights waited, we turned away and left the night to hold our names. Every glow still whispers through the haze that we were more than just a phase. Streetlights waiting for us. Streetlights waiting for us. The streetlights waiting for us. The streetlights waiting for us. If you had reached just once my hand, we might have found a place to stand. But silence filled the fragile air and left me grasping what's not there.
I replay the nights, the words I kept, every promise I never said. If you had reached, maybe I'd stay, but distance carried us away.
If you had reached even one time, we'd still be walking side by side. But you let the moment slip away, and now the light won't stay.
Your eyes were asking, mine look back, imagining that other life where I never let go, never cut the ties. If you would reach, maybe I know that not all good things have to go.
If you had reached even one time, we'd still be walking side by side. But you let the moment slip away, and now the light won't stay. If you had reached, the world would change. We'd still be standing in the flame. But silence held us far apart, and now it's silence in my heart. Your jacket's still against the seat. It smells like rain and bittersweet. The car keeps moving, but I stay, watching your shadow drift away.
Rear view glass, reflections fade. I see the choices that we made. You looked ahead, I looked behind. Now we're lost inside the lines, fading in the rear view. Love we can't reclaim, driving past the memories, but they all remain. If I could turn around, I'd take you home again. But now you're just fading in the rear view pane.
Radio plays our favorite song. The melody feels so wrong. I mouth the words, but they don't stay.
Like how you slowly slipped away.
Miles stretch longer, nights feel cold. I'm chasing ghosts that I can't hold, fading faster than the signs. We left our hearts between the lines, fading in the rear view. Love we can't reclaim, driving past the memories, but they all remain.
If I could turn around, I'd take you home again. But now you're just fading in the rear view pane.
Headlights blur with tears unshed. I hear your silence in my head. If I could break, if you could stay, we wouldn't fade this way. Fading in the rear view, love we can't reclaim, driving past the memories, but they all remain. If I could turn around,
I'd take you home again. But now you're fading, fading in the rear view
we walked these streets when time was kind. Your laughter echoing close to mine. Now every step just feels too wide. The city hums, but you're not by my side.
We had the nights, the neon lights, our shadows danced in faded skies. But cracks appeared beneath our feet. Now echoes follow every beat.
Echoes on the pavement, they remind me still of promises we whispered
cafe windows know our names. Two coffee cups, two different flames. I trace your smile in empty air, but when I turn, you're never there. I wrote our story on every block. Time erased it, but the streets don't stop. If I could run it back, I'd change the script, but the city keeps the words we missed.
Echoes on the pavement, they remind me still of promises we whispered, the silence we killed. If I could go back, I'd hold you again, but now it's only echoes on the pavement.
The world kept turning, we stood still. Our hearts were heavy, too much to fill. Now the past just walks beside me slow. Every step reminds me of letting go.
Echoes on the pavement, they remind me still of promises we whispered, the silence we killed. If I could go back, I'd hold you again, but now it's only echoes, echoes on the pavement. I still see the shade of you on every wall I'm walking through. Your laughter paints the air I breathe, even when you're not with me.
Memories bleed like ink in the rain. Can't wash out, they just remain. Every fight, every fragile line still leaves a color that's only mine.
The color that stayed behind fades but never dies. It lingers in the quiet sky, where our goodbye still shines. The rooms feel smaller when they're bare,
But your shadow's always there.
I trace it back but can't rewind. All that keeps the color left behind, the color that stayed behind fades but never dies. It lingers in the quiet sky,
there's no lines to claim. Hearts collided, no one to blame. No title, no frame, just echoes of flame. We fell together but never gave it a name.
We fell without a name, like fire with no friend.
A story left untold, but burning all the same.
Your hand in mine, I felt it stay, even when the words walked away.
No label strong enough to hold this. We were all unspoken, unfinished bliss. In silence I still hear the claim of how we fell without a name. We fell without
A name, like fire with no friend. A story left untold,
but burning all the same.
Your silence spoken broken light. Shadows whispered what you tried to hide. Every glance was almost true, but never said the thing I knew.
Your gaze was heavy, like it carried a weight. Every second close was a twist of fate. Half a story, living deep in your stare, almost telling me, but leaving it bare.
Your eyes almost telling what your voice would never say. A truth caught between us that slipped and walked away.
I read the lines but missed the end.
Words unspoken,
Words unspoken we can't defend. If I held on tighter, would it break through? Or were we only built to come unglued? Eyes screaming louder than the night, almost telling, but choosing to hide.
your eyes almost telling what your voice would never say. A truth caught between us that slipped and walked away. Your eyes spoke softer than words could say, holding silence as you turned away. Every breath hung heavy in the air, like the world paused
Heartbeats racing, but the time stood still, breaking slow like it always will. No last promise, no reason why, just the sound before goodbye.
It was quiet, almost kind, but it tore through all the lines. Every moment, every sigh was the sound. This world goodbye. The touch you left still lingers warm,
Even while the night takes form.
empty streets and a heavy sky. I replay the last look in your eyes. No loud crash, no final cry, only the sound before goodbye.
Every silence has a name, every ending feels the same, but yours still echoes clear and wide. The sound before goodbye.
It was quiet, almost kind, but it tore through all the lines. Every moment, every sigh was the sound before goodbye. The light fell quite soft on my face. Evening close like a tender embrace. Shadows stretched where we used to be, folding time between you and me.
Streetlights hum, but they don't explain why your memory feels like rain. Every corner, every street carries the ghost of your heartbeat.
In the fold of dust, I still hear us. Your voice a trace in the fading haze. In the fold of dust, I still feel us.
Colors dim, but your eyes remain. Silent fire, a gentle flame. I walk the night, but it won't let go. Every silence still says I know. The world grows small, but it turns to you. Dust folds tight and it pulls me through.
You lived inside the in-between, where nothing was lost, but nothing was seen. Every moment was enough. In the fold of dust, in the fold of dust, I still hear us. Your voice a trace in the fading I spoke to shadows, they didn't reply. Your silence answered, it closed the sky. Every word I thought you'd say was lost before it found its way.
Yeah. Empty room, but it feels like you. Every corner still points me through to the moment you turned away, and your silence told me to stay.
Where your silence waited, I stood alone and faded. All the echoes fell apart, but I still carried your heart.
The air grew heavy, but nothing moved. Your absence louder than any proof. I traced the lines we used to know, but silence grew and it wouldn't let go. Every pause was a sharp reply, cutting deeper than goodbye.
I heard more in what you didn't say than in the words that slipped away. Still I stood unshaken, jaded. Where your silence waited,
Where your silence waited,
I stood alone and faded. All the echoes fell apart, but I still carried your heart. Still waiting. Where your silence